up, Joe?
Hey, I got the encryption key for Karen Exotics. Nice work. B, one other thing. You need new chrome. An implant that accommodates behavioral imprints. I'm sending you deets for a clinic. The doc will be expecting you. Just tell the Ripper you know she collects unification war trinkets. She'll know you came with my blessing.
How'd you wind up here, in this city?
Uh-huh.
What do I see?
Hello? Hello?
You Frida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you.
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Not give me any breathing room, huh? Trust an issue?
Just looking out. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
You're in no position to understand, Reed. Your life ain't on a timer.
But I know death. Stared him in the eyes up close. She's trapped. Not just here and now, but going months back. Hell. Actually years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Blackwall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone. Except maybe you. A little.
Song should trust you, not me. That it?
I can't say I really blame her. I can only blame myself.
But could you have done anything differently?
Something. Anything. Instead of giving in and being exiled in Night City, a couple thousand miles away.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
What you trying to sell me, Reed?
Nothing. I'm merely trying to convince you.
Okay. We break the chain Hanson wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
You know, some would call that treason.
Tell me something I don't know. I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black hole and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Read you loud and clear. So what's it all mean next?
I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Dunno, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
I need to do anything, or...
20 questions first? No. Tush, meet chair. Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
So, you a Night City native?
Yet more questions. Did they tell you nothing about not delving? But, yes. I'm from Watson.
Oh, you gotta know Victor then. He's a chum.
You would truly be better off keeping things like that to yourself. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Not now, Johnny. Fuck off, please.
You missed me. Warms the cockles. Truly. So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Interesting way of saying undercover FIA agent.
Shit, actually bought into this. They send you to a fancy party, stroke your ego, and now you're some kind of super spy? What's next? Fucking gold medal? Ticker tape parade? A statue? A national holiday? Kids home from school? What the fuck? But seriously, found yourself in a shit-tastic situation. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Think one of them's trying to dupe me.
No, they're both telling the truth. I mean, might be muddy on the nitty-gritty, but their motivations are plain and clear. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, V. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Reader Songbird. What would you do in my shoes, Johnny?
I am in your shoes, dumbass. For every gonk choice you make. But I can't do dick. But honest to God, V, not fucking around? I don't know. Got no goddamn clue.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for.
Thanks for everything.
Uh-huh. Right.
Come on.
States recently announced a new visa program. Refugees intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WC. Following a 20-year employment period within the WCS, visa holders can earn the right to permanent residence, a marriage license, and a single-child permit. In Northern Europe, the humanitarian crisis has worsened. Refugees from flooded regions in Belgium and the Netherlands continue to pour into Scandinavia. Sweden has responded with force, sinking over a dozen refugee vessels in recent weeks. Despite humanitarian efforts, nearly 60 people have been killed. Have we found heaven on Earth? Permanent human settlement on Antarctica is celebrating 10 years today.
Piss off, slacker! Another fucking weasel.
First dollhouse was recently opened, but perhaps most appealing to locals and newcomers alike is the astonishingly low crime level. Antarcticans enjoy a murder rate of only 70 per 100,000 residents. Hello, I'm Jillian Jordan. Welcome to the World Report on N54 News. The Western corporate states recently announced a new visa program. Persons intending to
Hey, V. Thanks for showing. Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hold on. I'll open it.
Looks like you've come this way before. More than once.
I have. On occasion. Easy as paella. Follow me.
ジュディ・アルバレス、会えて嬉しいわって言いたいとこではあるけど、サプライズパーティーは好きじゃないの。知ってるでしょ？
Yup, bet I even know why.
モックスで底辺まで落ちたと思ったけど、そこからさらに下を行くとはね。あなた、相変わらず私をがっかりさせるのが上手よ。モックスの次は人殺しと手を組むなんて。次はどんな化け物を連れてくるのかしら。あなたのことよ、V。
覚えてもらえるだけの爪痕は残せたようだな。
その爪痕ってのが大量の血って意味ならその通りよ。
俺なら気にしないでくれ。ただ見てるだけだ。
じゃあどうしてのこのこついてきたの？
ジュディが目的を果たせるようにだ。
あなたなしの方が話が進んだかもね。
無駄口叩くしか脳がないのか。
私を挑発しようとしても無駄よ。次は何？脅迫？
とにかくジュディの話を最後まで聞いてくれ。あんたが一番恐れてる事態を避けたいならな。
ああ、怖い。若さとお金と権力を奪われるってこと？
何かが起こる。最後の瞬間まで気づかないだろうがな。ドールたち自身で運営できるようにクラウドをタイガークローズから解放させるんだ。
なるほどね。楽しいお話だったわ。じゃあそろそろ帰ってちょうだい。
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
クローズに立てついたりしたら店のドール全員が危険にさらされる。
This is a waste of our time. Come on, we'll get by without her.
ジュディ、ほとぼりが冷めて現実に戻る気になったら連絡して。
That went smoothly. She didn't even let me make my point.
You know what I think? She's scared stiff. She'd have lots to lose if things went sour. Everything, in fact.
So she'll just let things go on as usual?
two have a history?
Way back. That went. She didn't even let me make my
know what I
point. So she'll.
You two have a history?
Way back, yeah. Think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. And so was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella? Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair's me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
An explosion of taste!
Do I know you? So hold on.
Synthetic meat, you're in for a treat. Try ours today.
That's it. That's it.
Punch the ground floor to get out of this place.
In a city tingling.
Really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
The second you react with your dick instead of your head, you give them exactly what they want.
Does it look like I give a shit?
Doesn't matter. They already flushed one down your brain.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Through! Follow your instinct!
I'm sorry, sir. Corporations on Night City's largest tax base.
The pipe that
Those
city
city
bastards
bastards
haven't sent anyone.
We need the pipe fixed. That's the job. Thank you.
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
A minute there. Thought you were about to call it quits.
V, I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule?
Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
A large sum, yes, I won't deny that. But just what percent of their profit does that amount to?
What's up?
Jefferson, please. I don't think we want to bore our viewers with the nitty-gritty of the tax code. Don't worry, ladies. I'll take the blame if we bore anyone this evening. What percent of their profits do the city's 20 largest corporations pay? I'm afraid I'd have to consult Zero and... €700 billion last year.
Yo, V, I need you to swipe some scrolls. Should be pretty spicy. Client's feeling generous, too. What do you say? Intel attached. Don't make me beg.
Don't take anyone who makes an eddy more than a garbage collector.
Oh shit, that was something.
Sweeping the area.
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
How'd they even need such a big boat for?
Listen.
I gotta go. Work's gone. Messing patrol line.
What's wrong with boning on dry land, huh? You see? This is
No threat detected.
This is what being loaded do to motherfuckers. Make them bored and to pray.
Come in.
Yeah, I would.
Situation report. I'm back on site. Yes. Monitoring the situation. Yes. Yes, sir.
Beg your pardon?
Great. I knew you'd do me proud. Client's happy. Says the Council of Cold recordings are very interesting. Thanks, V. Gig's done.
Yeah? What's up in the big world?
Are you bored? Go to the bar if you feel chatty.
Dave, got our 3-on-3 tonight. You gonna show?
Intel didn't lie. This gear, what do you think it'll pull back instead? Intel didn't lie. This gear, what do you think it'll pull back instead?
I just hope we catch Ed. He's not a bullet. If Z-Tech finds out we got drop on their transport...
So, what did they do, huh?
Man, I hate this barrel. Where are you?
Хуесос!
Ну давай, гнида, покажи! Чё?
Where'd you go, блядь?
Ну давай, выходите, цикло! Чё?
Come on, damn it. Don't throw this out.
We gotta check it out.
Hey, motherfucker! You're a bitch!
Sure.
Come out!
Yeah. Sure.
Huh? There's nothing.
Who's the shrieking violence? Is it you?
Bring in cavalry!
Come out! Only one can talk. Promise! More than 10,000 innocents dead. If we hadn't destroyed Where are you, Хуесос?
Huh?
Why don't you just...
Don't shit yourself!
You're all gonna die! Ah!
2753.
Ready or not, here I come! Now.
flavor with Capitan Caliente's world-famous tacos, now in real size.
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force. It's us, cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected.
Yo, my Chuber Shroomer. Speed. Because life is too short to be slow.
Tiansha, kumquat for the soul.
Scientists from Biodyne Systems have announced a breakthrough.
You, over here. Was that you shooting up the place? I almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Let me guess. Zeta Tech hire. I think I know why you're here.
Client lost some items. Tech stuff.
Like, say, a prototype and some schematics, huh? They might have locked me up, but I kept the signal pinging from my prototype. I knew the Corp would send someone eventually.
Uh-huh, cute. Now the short version. Who are you?
Hassan Demir, Zeta Tech engineer. Only survivor of the scav ambush.
Sole survivor, huh? Mercy's not in the scavs, MO. Gotta have something they want.
You could say that. What they need is my implant. And that, my friend, is priceless.
Wait. Tell me you planted that tech in your own damn skull.
Well, I figured it was the safest way. The border control scans don't recognize unreleased tech. In retrospect, it does seem, rather foolish. Then again, it bought me a few hours of life. We're a package deal, the prototype and I. You won't get it while I'm here, withering away.
More luck than sense, this one. How gawk you gotta be to chip yourself with prototype tech? No offense, V. Of course, unless Zeta Tech forced him into it. Made a guinea pig out of it.
Prototech's capricious. Erratic.
Indeed, a gamble.
Right. And Big Daddy Zeta Tech?
Papa was not informed of the decision.
Here's an idea.
I'll tell you what I told those savages.
Prototype's all I need.
That still leaves the schematics.
So that's your scheme, huh?
There is a time and a place to be...
Yeah. Now to...
bypass the security. If you come...
Hate maybes. Already found it.
Well, I see Zeta Tech spared no expense in hiring a real professional.
Now your time to shine. How do you know where these schema docs are at?
Their workshop. The scavs took me there. Forced me to remove the security protocols on the tech they'd swiped.
Uh-huh. Lead the way then. And no gonk moves.
Jesus! Is that... Harry? The man was a real prick, but this... It's barbaric. I suppose this would have been my fiery grave if you hadn't shown up. Burned at Zetatech. Nearly burned here. Ah.
Get it! All pleasure from all. Provides 330% recommended daily lunch.
Right. This is it. It's got to be here. Somewhere. Found it!
Preem, got it. Stick close. We'll get you out of here.
Wait. I heard you slaughtering them, which means so did half of Longshore. This place is about to be swarming with scavs.
You got an idea? Let's hear it.
The drawbridge. I've seen the scavs use it. I suppose it's their emergency exit from the scraper. Will vanish before they realize. Little to no risk. See? Not as burdensome as you thought I was. It's time we were on our way. Now to disable the bridge. Better not have scavs on our backs, no? Huh.
Wow. Weren't lying about being an engineer, huh?
Hey, as long as it stops working. Should be safe here. I owe you one, truly. It was getting quite ugly back there.
Sure thing. Not like I'm leaving empty-handed, right?
Well, I suppose I can take it from here.
Oh, no. You'll sit tight while I call my fixer, grab some transport. Sure, he'll...
No, wait.
You know what? Getting on my nerves now, Chum. You get one answer. What the...
My deal, I had a buyer. I was waiting on the signal to run. Then the scavs attacked and everything went to shit.
Wait. How in the hell do you think that was gonna go?
Just say it got lost, moved. I don't know. I cut the signal. Your fixer...
You connive and fuck. Should've schemed a little harder before you
I fucked up, okay? If I'd known.
Newsflash, Chum. Dead already. They'll find you and snuff you before you...
Then, I give up. Kill me.
Doing it my way. Calling my fixer.
Right. I beg you. Please don't send me back to the Corp.
Hans, Sitch got tangled. Rescued a Zetatech hostage. Sole survivor of a scav ambush.
I see. This impedes your assignment. How, exactly?
Well, my Chum here planted the prototype in his eye socket. Gonna need a ride.
Inconvenient, but not disastrous. Coordinates, please. His escort back to Zetatech will arrive shortly.
Don't send him back to Zetatech. Like you to find him a mean chrome dock, extract the tech, and let him walk.
I assume you have a kind benefactor in mind to sponsor your friend's operation.
Come on, Hans. You gotta have some favor to call in. Won't cost you a damn any.
True. Consider this a gesture of goodwill. A solid foundation for our mutual cooperation. I have to say, I'm intrigued, V. Is this man worth the effort?
Know all too well what those Zeta pricks got in store for him. So I thought, you know what? Fuck him.
Done and done.
I appreciate you having my back there. Truly.
UV? Handsy. Here for the schematics.
Yeah, here you go.
Preem. I'll take it from here.
What's up, Shu? Want some?
Commendable work, V. My people will take it from here as per our agreement. Expect your compensation shortly.
Huh? You look like shit. What a lousy day.
Never again.
O, witamy ponownie. Co będzie dla ciebie?
Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milquetoast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet.
They went to the city to pick up the merch.
Hi.
How are you? You around here?
Is there something wrong, loser?
Can I leave on your own? Or should I get a body bag?
Watch your
statement on what they're doing about the Sniper Wolf doxing situation, and we had Sniper Wolf herself, the life of the party, come forward and make an apology post. And what a wacky ride it's been. And in the wise, timeless words of Captain Barbosa, you best start believing in cringe stories. You're in one. Because this is an absolute fucking headache. I know I don't really need to give you any kind of lore breakdown to bring you up to speed because of how huge this story's become, but it just doesn't feel right if I don't at least set the table with some silverware, just in case you're a little hungry and don't know what's going on. So, the briefest bullet points. Jax Films is a huge YouTuber. He called out another huge YouTuber named Sniper Wolf for her reaction content to TikToks where she was basically just blatantly stealing it, not really transforming it, and he criticized her for it. He even made a whole channel dedicated to making fun of her and criticizing her for it further. So this led to this big stew of emotions and bad blood between the two of them. The stew bubbled over and started to spill when Sniper Wolf decided to dox Jax Films on her Instagram story, where she showed up at his house and posted his house to her 5 million followers on Instagram, which obviously you can't do. That's a criminal act. Sniper Wolf shows up at Jax Films' door like the fucking hash-slinging slasher here, trick-or-treating when she wasn't invited, and claims that she was just trying to talk it out like adults, even though this is not how adults handle any kind of situation. You can't just dox someone that you have beef with online. So the question then became, what is YouTube going to do about it? Because not only is this not allowed legally, it's not allowed on YouTube's terms, period. And historically, YouTube has been cutthroat with this kind of thing. They do not take doxing lightly. So it's been about a week, and YouTube has finally broken their silence on what they plan to do. And man, what a fucking stinker. Boy howdy, it would be less smelly in a porta potty. Take a peek at their tweet here. Today they spat this drivel out, confirming Sniper Wolf has received the temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. They actually just unironically dropped up both sides in this situation. That is one of those things where you read it and it's like a flashbang hits you, like all your senses go out and you have to question if what you just read was real. I don't even know how they were able to reach deep enough in their ass to pull out a both sides statement for this one. Like, what did he do wrong? I don't know why they're trying to make it sound like he's also guilty in this, or maybe even, you know, somewhat responsible and to blame for how this played out, which is kind of how it reads, like they're fucking victim blaming him here. Like, what was his crime? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? This is democracy manifest. That's a classic Charles Doza line. I just had to slide in there. That just felt natural. But yeah, again, what did Jax Films do wrong? He is completely blameless here. There's no reason why they should be trying to make it sound like Jax Films did something wrong. His only crime was being alive, which gave her the means to target him. Like, I really can't wrap my head around how they could even make it seem like Jax Films is even remotely in the wrong here. If they're trying to say that the criticisms that he keeps tossing towards Sniper Wolf is unwarranted, so the behavior is unacceptable, then that's even more delusional, because there's nothing wrong with criticisms. There's nothing wrong with making fun of Sniper Wolf's content. He has literally done nothing that warrants any level of blame or warrants this kind of response from Sniper Wolf to fucking dox him and publicly dox him and show up to his house. This was YouTube's chance for a big W here to finally prove they don't play favorites even with their most lucrative cash cows. This is one of those actions where it should have resulted in a harsh punishment, and YouTube had the opportunity to showcase, listen, we're gonna put the rumors to bed once and for all. There's no favoritism on this platform. We all play by the same rules. We all, you know, put our pants on one leg at a time. Sniper Wolf is getting punished for doxing. We don't take it lightly. But they didn't. They were extremely slow and very clearly extremely reluctant to take even the lightest bit of action against her. A temporary monetization suspension isn't the harshest punishment in the world. It is still a punishment, yes, but it's still more of like a slap on the wrist. We don't know how temporary it is. It could be like a fucking 10-hour monetary suspension. Like, this is actually the scene in SpongeBob. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Shuts the door. okay, you're free to go. And it's like just 2 seconds has elapsed. It's just not really what most people would have expected from this, because it's not really enough for most people, given the gravity of the situation here, where Jax Films and his wife don't feel safe in their own home as a result of all of this. So this seems like a situation that they did just because they felt like they had to. There was too much backlash for them to continue to bury their head, so they did like the teeniest, tiniest little tiptoe into the pool of punishment, and they issued this temp monetization halt on Sniper Wolf's content. I imagine once all of this blows over, they'll flip it back on and it'll be back to business as usual for Sniper Wolf and YouTube. I'm sure she'll RSVP at the next, creator summit for YouTube. Like, it's just not really satisfactory for the majority of people here. And to top it all off, it's the way YouTube delivers it. Again, trying the both sides thing is just, it's so crazy and delusional. Now, Sniper Wolf did also issue an apology post. She couldn't even be bothered to do an apology video. She put it on Twitter, which is by far her least large platform, to try and keep as many eyes off of it as she can from her audience. So, at least as of right now, as of me making this, she hasn't made an apology video for her actual core audience to see. The timing of her apology statement is also very interesting because it comes almost immediately after YouTube's post. So this leads me to believe that Sniper Wolf and YouTube had some kind of handshake agreement where it'll be like a light punishment as long as she makes an apology on Twitter, and she obliged. Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my most recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Films, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Films, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by
And in terms, I just got
communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it. Respect the decision and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. I don't really have too many thoughts on her apology. Anytime I even hear the phrase or read the phrase lapse in judgment, I just immediately think of the Logan Paul apology video. But there's really nothing she can say here. What she's done is absolutely indefensible. It's also very unlikely that she's being genuine here. Like, I don't think she feels remorse for it or anything. She did immediately make light of it by saying, "We pull up to your house, what are you going to do?" on her Instagram story following all of this. So this really does seem like this was kind of forced on her by YouTube. Not even the backlash from her audience or everyone online. I think she still believes that what she did is okay. It's just YouTube made her do this. That's my working game theory here. That's the impression I get when she says thanks.